supposed to bring you back to a feeling that you felt when you first played it, you know, and that's what you guys have been doing. So that's why everybody's about to tune into this tonight.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like tonight is going to bring you back to those times, and you're going to be like, damn, I remember when he did that. You know what I mean? And you're going to be like, oh, I can't stand him. And then you're going to be like, oh, we had our issues, but we used to, you know, like it's going to bring back a bunch of different memories, I think, for everyone. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That feeling, music is just so powerful, and it is so spiritual, you know, and it just creates such an amazing feeling. You know, even with me being an artist, when I hear certain records coming up, you know, when I was in high school, that feeling, you never forget that, you know.
Exactly.
So the fact that, you know, myself and Keish, like, we can do something like that and create that for another generation and other people, for me, like, that's amazing. Like, that's a blessing, you know.
Yeah. That's a big fact. So, Ashanti, the main question is, are you dropping new music tonight, or like when can we get new music from Ashanti?
Yep. Hey,
okay.
Drop it tonight.
Wait for tonight.
Yeah,
okay. We here for it.
Play the snippet for y'all. Is there like a
Come on, Ashanti. We need that snippet. We here for it.
It's on the computer. I wish I could play a snippet. Would it work though if I played it from the computer? No, because the speakers on this computer is busted. They but the record is called 235. I'm very excited about it. It's called 235/I Want You. It's super sexy. We got some stuff coming. I did some sexy stuff to the record.
What's the concept behind the 235?
Waking up at 2:35 in the morning and fiending for that person, and it kind of is just like they're embedded in your soul. So every time whatever it is that you're doing in your day and whatever work you have to do and whatever you're supposed to be focused on, this person just pops up. Whether it's a text, whether it's something that reminds you of this person, and it's just like, it's in here.
It's like I'm in that song. I feel it, girl. But like, Ashanti, you know, one of the reasons why the verses was delayed was due to you contracting COVID. So, you know, talk about just like, about your experience dealing with it, you know, maybe even the severity of how, you know, fast this disease can, you know, just spread. What was it like for you?
So here's the thing. I literally, my bags were packed. My stylist was at the house. We had the jet waiting. I literally went to take the test as like a precaution. Like, okay, let me just do this. It's part of the thing. I had all my stuff ready. You know, we're ready to go. And when they said positive, I was like, who? You know, I was like, not me. And I was just so dumbfounded. And I was stunned, genuinely, because I couldn't believe. And I'm not saying it like, oh, I'm invincible, I can't get it. I'm saying it like, I wear my mask, I sanitize, you know, I had a shield. Obviously, I had just gotten back from Nairobi in Kenya. And I was around 13 people every day. You know what I mean? And we were like doing videos, eating together. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how did I get this? I didn't get it from traveling. I didn't get it from going to Africa. I got it from hugging a family member in my house. You know what I mean? And that's the part that's so scary, because everyone is worried about going outside and going to the supermarket and doing this and doing that. I was doing that, you know, with my mask and my sanitizer, and I was safe, and I was, you know, 6 feet apart. And I gave a family member a hug. He didn't know he had it, and he gave it to me, my mom, dad, you know what I mean? So it was really, really bizarre, you know, and I couldn't believe it, you know. I just was like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, it's not supposed to happen like that. I'm being safe, you know. So I'm a pure example of it genuinely can happen to anyone, even when you are following the guidelines. So I feel like it's important to follow the guidelines on top of, you know. It was not a good thing. And we couldn't clear this up right now. A lot of
I'm about to say, clear it
up. I'm really confused on how someone would think that I would fake COVID. That it would be, you know, something that's made up, or I'm trying to not, like, that was so bizarre to me. You know, you kind of not really, you know, the knowledge isn't there, for lack of words, to say that, or think it, or believe it, rather. You know what I mean? Because the disease is not anything to play with. You know, people die. People's families have been shattered. You know, it's not something that you play around with, you know? So I just wanted to make that very clear, because I would never fake that I have a virus. Who wants to know? You know what I mean?
I'm about to say, and I'm glad you made it clear. Everybody on the internet like, Ashanti's scared, or they canceling it again.
Right. allergies. So I was like, all right, this is just a cold. Maybe it was the safari. You know what I mean? We over in Africa. Maybe it was the safari. So I'm like, okay, just a regular cold. But I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? And again, just the fact that my parents both had it. My mom was in the hospital for 5 days. You know, I was up at the hospital, like looking like a crazy person, marching through the doors. Like it was a nightmare. So again, I just want to be very, very clear that the virus is nothing to play with. It's nothing to joke around about. You know what I mean? And I don't think anyone in their right mind would fake it. You know?
Yeah.
Just want to be
Definitely.
Definitely.
So don't even come at Ashanti with that no more, okay?
So it's no more
Thank
that.
you.
But Ashanti, we appreciate you for stepping into the shade.
Yes.
We are ready for tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific time. If you on the West Coast, 8 p.m. on the Eastern time, we got this Ashanti and Keisha Cole battle. A month later, we here with it today.
Yes.
We
All the classics will be played at night, okay?
Exactly.
What the youngest don't know about this timeless music right here, okay?
Listen,
So
I
you
always
gotta tune into that.
said there is a difference between a hit and a classic. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey,
you know,
can I interrupt?
Say it again.
Say it again.
Ashanti, thank you so much for stepping into the shade room. We appreciate you so much. Good luck tonight. We already know you're about to kill, okay?
We
thank
appreciate
you guys
y'all.
so much for the love. I love y'all. Thank you.
We
We
love
love
you too.
you. Yes. Bye, Ashanti.